Hey everybody, hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. So as you can see in the description of today's training, we are going to be going over 3 ways and 3 things that we can do to limit the amount of sales pitch messages and connection notes that we get. So we got a lot to cover, so let's dive on in. Hey everybody, Scott Aaron here. Hope you're having a great start to your day. If you're coming on live, please do drop into the chat hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching this on the replay, so I do know to go back and say hello later. Also drop a Y or a yes in the chat if I am coming through loud and clear. I just want to make sure there's no technical difficulties, video issues, audio issues, so I know that I can just continue with this training, or if I need to restart and reboot. So if someone, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, just drop a Y or a yes in the chat, just so I know that you guys can hear me and see me clearly, and you're going to get the most from this. Because we do have some important stuff to go through today. Andrea, good to see you jumping on. So the amount of sales pitch messages, I think this is something that is taken a toll on a lot of us. And what I can tell you is don't get me wrong, LinkedIn is still the best place to generate leads and acquire clients or client acquisition. But it's becoming more challenging. Not because LinkedIn is not working. It is becoming more challenging because of all of the spam that is building up on the platform. Meaning the spam connection notes, the spam messages, all of those things are actually attributing to a decrease in message responses. So a lot of people that are following any sort of system on LinkedIn where they're, reaching out, they're connecting, they're noticing that people are responding less and less. And it's not because people are doing anything wrong that are doing this the right way. It's because so many people are being bombarded with ridiculous amounts of messages that are spammy. They're not responding. But here's the deal. Collectively, if we join forces as a community and as a network, and if we do these 3 things to get rid of the spammers on the platform, we will start to see an increase in the amount of responses from the people that we're messaging, because I myself have seen a decrease in responses to messages because people are getting so many messages every single day. It's difficult to actually tell who's real, who's not, who's genuinely reaching out to me, or who's trying to spam me. Now, really quickly, before we dive in, if you're live or on the replay, we are hosting a workshop actually that starts today at 1 p.m. EDT in about 3 hours. It's still not too late to register. It's going to be streamed into a private Facebook group and a LinkedIn private event. You can actually go to register right here. You just go to thetimetogrowcom/getyourbusinessorganized, and you can join us. They're all lunch and learn sessions, completely free. It's Monday through Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. EDT. And we are going to be teaching you how to get your business organized in 5 days. The foundational things that need to get done to get your business organized so you can grow and scale. So you can either drop an I do in the comments below, and I can send you the registration link personally. Or again, you can just go to this link right here, thetimetogrowcom/get your business organized. And we have, amazingly, We have over 500 people registered for this event. So super, super excited to train everybody this week with my wife. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we invite you to join us. So what are 3 things that you can do to decrease the amount of spam messages? Now, the first thing that you can do, and this is crazy. So if any of you watching this live or on the replay, if you have the word coach in your profile, remove it. And here's why. Coaches are the #1 most targeted type of connection on LinkedIn. So for marketing firms that are out there, people that are using automated software to connect and message, the people that are targeted most are coaches. So if you have the word coach in your profile, there's a chance that you actually may be getting more spam messages than other people, because when people hire these marketing firms or they're using these automated softwares to connect and message, which again violates the user agreement, so they can get kicked off anyway, they actually put in Andrea said replace with what other words? I'm going to go over that in a second. So get rid of coach, because all these people are putting specific keywords to target certain people, and coach is the #1. So what you can replace that with, you can write business consultant, business advisor, business mentor, any mentor, advisor, consultant are better than the word coach. Expert, right? Facilitator. All great words that are still keywords, but they're not the word coach. So if you have coach anywhere in your profile, that can be in your about section, that can be in your headline, anywhere, remove it. Replace it with facilitator, consultant, expert, mentor, any of those. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the chat. Again, if you're jumping on late, please do pop into the chat, say hi and where you're tuning in from, or #live, #replay. If you are watching this in on the replay, tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction you would like to give me to let me know that you are resonating with this message. And please also do not forget to follow my LinkedIn profile, then turn on my LinkedIn notification bell. And if you would like to join us all this week from 1 to 2 p.m. EDT, Monday through Friday, and you want to learn how to get your business organized, just go to thetimetogrow.com/getyourbusinessorganized to register to join us for day #1, which starts in about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So someone on Facebook says yes. Andrea says yes. Awesome. Now, the second thing that you can do, hit the word ignore on any connection request that has a spam note attached. So as you get connection requests, some people will just send you a connection request and that is it. Others will send you a connection request. They will add a note and they will verbal vomit a sales pitch all over you before they even connect with you. They're not even a connection. They're a requested connection, and they're still trying to sell you and pitch you from the onset. If you receive any of those specific connection requests, you hit the ignore button. By hitting that ignore button, it actually sends something over to LinkedIn where it lets them know and makes them aware to watch and take note of that person's account, because they could be spamming that individual or spamming people in general. So it actually helps all of us to hit ignore on any connection request that has a spam note attached. So if you receive a connection request and you see that note and literally they're verbal vomiting all over you, they're selling you, they're pitching you, they're telling you to hop on a call, use this link, that is beyond lazy, it's beyond scammy, and it's beyond spammy. You just hit the ignore button. That, again, sends a trigger warning over to LinkedIn to let them know, hey, this person is spamming. You better watch this account. And if that individual gets multiple ignores of their connection requests, they will be removed from the platform, which is what we want. So if that's clear, and if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Again, number one, if you have the word coach in your profile on LinkedIn, remove it. Number two, ignore any connection request that has a spam note attached. These are two simplistic things that we can do to have a better experience on LinkedIn. Again, we've seen a decrease in the amount of messages that are being responded to because there are too many spam messages and spam connection notes that are being put out there. And Andrea says yes. Awesome. Now, the third and final thing that you can do. So say someone doesn't send you a note with the connection request. So the example I gave you is that they send you a connection request, they attach a spam note to it, you hit ignore. Now this example is you get a connection request, there's no note, it seems harmless, they send you a connection request, and then immediately upon accepting that connection request, you get a 18-paragraph long Drunkalog verbal vomit sales pitch message of them trying to sell you and pitch you on something that they don't even know that you need because they don't care. They're just looking for a sale. So this final example, you get a connection request, there's no note attached, you hit accept, and then immediately you get an 18-paragraph long Drunkalog verbal vomit message. If that happens, you block that connection. You block that connection. And the easiest way to do that, so you're on LinkedIn, that message pops up. There's actually 3 little dots on the top right of that message thread. If you click it, it's going to give you a drop-down menu. And one of the options is block connection. You remove and block. You remove them as a connection and you block them. Now, 2 reasons why. Number one, if you remove them as a connection, you're not exposing your first connections to them as well. Because again, remember, anytime you connect with someone as a first connection, all of your first connections are their second connection. So they can poach your people. When you remove that person as a connection, you are also removing the opportunity for that person to poach your connections. The second thing, while you're blocking them, that also sends a notification to LinkedIn letting them know that you blocked this account because of spam reasons. And they'll say, what's the reason for blocking this? And you can put spam message. Again, over time, if more people block these accounts, LinkedIn is slowly but surely going to be removing all of these spammers from the platform. So we start seeing a reduction in the spam messages and an increase in the organic responses to our genuine messages that we are sending. So if all of that has made sense, drop a Y or a yes in the chat below. Again, if you're coming on live, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live. Hashtag replay if you're watching this in on the replay. But also, please don't forget to like, love, support. You can share this. You can tag some people. Don't forget to follow my LinkedIn profile. Turn on my LinkedIn notification bell. So again, the things that you can do, right? Number one, if you have the word coach in your profile, remove it. Have facilitator, mentor, consultant, expert, something other than coach. Number two, ignore any connection request that has a spam note attached. Hit that ignore button. And finally, number three, block any connection request block any connection that sends you a spam message from their initial outreach if they don't add the spam note attached. So you accept, and then immediately you get that 18-paragraph long Drunkalog verbal vomit message. Click the 3 dots on the top right, drop down menu, block and remove connection. See ya. Sorry, never want to talk to you again. Now, again, lastly, if you would like to join our free 5-day workshop all this week from 1 to 2 p.m. EDT, live and recorded, you can go to this website right here, thetimetogrowcom/get your business organized, and we would love to see you. It begins at 1 o'clock today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're going to teach you everything that you need to do foundationally to get your business organized, and we would love to see you there. Also, leave in the comments below what has been your biggest takeaway from today's training. Let me know. What is the one thing that stuck out most to you in regards to what we can do to limit the amount of spam messages that we are getting on LinkedIn. So everyone, love and gratitude. Enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll talk to you next time.